Hello everyone. Today we're going to talk about annotating versus taking notes. And yes, there is a difference. We'll begin by talking about taking notes. This is something that I'm sure all of you guys are familiar with as you've taken notes on lectures or your textbooks. Really, when we're taking notes, the idea is to record the main ideas being presented to us. This could be new vocabulary, new or difficult concepts, statistics and data, and typically notes are a little bit on the formal side and they're shareable. What I mean by that is that we tend to structure our notes in a way that we can obviously easily go back and review them and read them. We like them to be formatted in such a way because we might share them with a classmate who missed a lecture or with a friend who doesn't yet have the textbook. This is an image of what taking notes might look like. You can see that there's some diagrams, a couple of different colors are being used, and there is some structure to the document. On the other hand, annotating is more about recording your thoughts and your feelings about what you're reading. You can record your emotional response, so that could be something as simple as an LOL, or something like, why would this person write that, or something like, I really don't understand. You could record any questions you have, and these could be direct questions about what you're reading, or they could be just a question that you thought of that's indirectly related to the material, but something you want to remind yourself to look into later. Paraphrasing or self-explaining concepts is a really common form of annotating. So if you take a sentence or a phrase that you're not quite sure what it means, and you might write it out in a different way. New words, this is something that's on both lists. That's just because it's really great to highlight and then define any new words that you encounter in a reading. And unlike note-taking, annotating is usually a little bit more casual. It's typically much more honest because we're recording our feelings, not just the hard facts and data. And most of the time, annotating is thought of as something private, something that you wouldn't necessarily share with someone else because, after all, it's a record of your thoughts and feelings. This is an example of what annotating might look like. You can see that most of the items I talked about are happening here. Over here on the left, there's a question. What is the point of this? A simple comment, true. So that's just something that this person recorded as they were reading. They thought, yeah, that's true. So they noted it down. And that's exactly what you should do when you're annotating. Pretty much anything that comes into your mind, you should go ahead and make a note about it. In this week's small assignment, I'm asking you to choose any one of the texts that you are using as a source for your topic. You can choose a text that you have already found and used in your exploratory essay, or you can choose a text that you looked at and didn't care for, or you can choose a text that you have found recently and you're planning on using it at some point for a future assignment about your topic. What I want you to do is develop a document that looks like something on the left, something where you have a printed copy and you are notating with a pen or a pencil directly on the text, underlining, asking questions, and making your notes. If you don't have access to a printer, you can always copy your article into Microsoft Word and use the comment and review feature in Microsoft Word to record your thoughts. If you guys have any questions about annotating or the difference between annotating and note-taking, make sure and shoot me an email to ask. Have a great day.